This is Disney Travel Tales, a trip report show helping you to become an expert at navigating your next Disney vacation. Join me every Friday for all things Disney related. Not traveling to Disney anytime soon? Never fear, we are still the show for you. Sit back, relax, and immerse yourself in someone else's trip. All the joy, none of the stress. All right, if you're ready, let's get to today's show. Hello and welcome. You are listening to episode 116, and I am Jenny, your host, and I am so excited to be back with you, sharing all things fun at Disney. So if you've been a long-time listener or a recent listener, I kind of just went radio silent, and the month of June kind of flew by and I didn't record any episodes like I had planned. Life just ended up getting really crazy with my son graduating high school. My other son we had to jump into summer with this crazy baseball season. And then my daughter had her dance recital and tryouts for her comp team. And it was just a lot. And amid all of that, I ended up getting really sick for about 2 weeks. And so I had planned to record some episodes, but I had lost my voice. So there was just no way it was going to happen. So I kind of just sat back, thought about some things, changes and stuff with the podcast, things at different directions I might start taking with it. But anyways, I am back. I have a full month of July ready to record for you. Lots of really fun episodes. And then my son Asher and I are visiting Disney at the end of July. We're going to do a pre-trip report. So definitely stay tuned for that because we are having a pretty amazing trip and it's going to be very short, but should be fun. With all of that said, I just want to thank you for sticking around and listening. I hope you got to go back and listen to some old episodes if you wanted to, or you yourself are probably very busy because, summer just is insane. But today I am really excited to be talking about all of the holiday offerings at Walt Disney World this winter. Disney loves to release all of their holiday information, mostly at Walt Disney World and around June 25th, because that is halfway to Christmas. And they just want you to get really excited about the Christmas season coming up. And if you are wanting to travel around that time, this really is the best time to book it if you have not already booked it. So let's just kind of run through everything Disney has announced so far. With the first being a huge discount on rooms. Usually Disney, when they're announcing the offerings for the holiday season, they don't release a discount with this announcement. And so the fact that they are is really good for the traveler because this tells me that they want more people to travel, that right now Disney does not have a lot of room reservations. And so they want to get you excited about telling you about all the fun things that you're going to get to experience in November and December at the parks, and they're just going to throw on a huge discount on top of that. So the discount is 30% off select rooms. This does typically vary. So typically you'll get a 30% off discount for a deluxe resort, and then it kind of goes down from there to 25%, 20%, and even as low as 15% on certain rooms and resorts. Along with that, a really exciting benefit is you can get a free park hopper ticket added to your ticket. If you book a vacation, a room and package with a 4-day base theme ticket, you're going to get a free park hopper, which I love this option. I personally love a park hopper, but sometimes it's not really beneficial for my clients or you, the traveler, to add a park hopper to your ticket for the cost, because if you're not going to use it, it's not going to be worth it. But you're going to just go ahead and get it for free. So you might as well get it because who cares if you don't use it? So this is an awesome discount, 30% off rooms, the free park hopper. If you're wanting to go right now is definitely the time to book. So let's just start off with the two biggest announcements, and that's the return of Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and the Jollywood Nights over at Hollywood Studios. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is at Magic Kingdom Park. These are just really popular events. Last year was Jollywood Nights' first, year of having it, there were definitely some ups and downs with it, and people were really wondering if it was going to return, and if it did return, what it was going to be like. Let's just start first with Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. From the Disney website, it says, celebrate the most wonderful time of the year with festive entertainment, a storybook, holiday atmosphere, sweet treats, and more at this Yuletide event offered on select evenings November 8th to December 20th from 7 p.m. to midnight. You do need a separate ticket to attend this party. If you do have a room booked, you can go ahead and purchase tickets for this party. The prices do range. This is one of the more expensive parties to attend. Like, this party tends to be more expensive than the Halloween party, but this party is pretty amazing. They have hot chocolate and cookie stops that you can get. That's included in your ticket price. Even though the party starts at 7, you can still enter the park at 3 p.m., which is just a perk that I love for both of the Halloween party and this party. Mickey and Minnie and their friends are just decked out so cute in their Christmas wear. There's a wonderful parade called Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time Parade. It snopes, which is fake snow in Florida, on Main Street. There's a beautiful special fireworks show called Minnie's Wonderful Christmas Time Fireworks. There's going to be, special characters they're going to have that you can stop and see. And then all the characters are dressed up to just for this season, and it's really, really fun. It also says, get ready for a magical gathering with your loved ones and some familiar Disney characters. When Mickey celebrates the season, Magic Kingdom Park lights up with excitement for guests of all ages. Disney characters don their most festive attire, and enchanting entertainment lies almost around every turn. I also forgot to mention in the parade, Santa, of course, is in the parade and will be there. So your little ones would get to see Santa, and it's really just a really fun time. There is going to be a stage show called Mickey's Most Merriest Celebration in front of Cinderella Castle. There are times listed online for that. For that show, it's 4 different times during the party. Of course, everything that is offered at the party, minus the party itself, is subject to cancellation for weather. So just that's something to keep in mind. If you're wanting to see one of the shows, I kind of recommend seeing the earliest one, just in case some bad weather might come in and the other ones get canceled. Same as the parade. I always recommend seeing the first parade. There's also going to be little dance parties for kids. There's a Frozen holiday surprise. Join Elsa, Anna, Olaf, Kristoff, and the Snowgies at 8:50 p.m. as Cinderella Castle turns into a frozen wonderland. There's Club Tinsel, which is Bust a Move during a mega fun dance party at Rocket Tower Plaza Stage. This is your chance to dance the night away with holiday friends. And it's over in Tomorrowland. And then the Disney Junior Jiggle Jam. Young partygoers can get their groove on with Disney Junior characters. At Cosmic Ray Starlight Cafe, the Disney Junior Jingle Jam gives youngsters the chance to dance with characters from popular Disney Junior shows, Fancy Nancy, Vampirina, Doc McStuffins, and The Lion Guard. This is definitely a party I would recommend going to if you will be traveling during that time. I love the parties. I'm sure if you've listened for a while, you know that. I just think they're a great way to get some extra time in the parks because there are limited ticket sales. The parks won't be super crowded, and I just love that aspect of it. Alrighty, now let's talk about Disney's Jollywood Nights, which is the after-hours party offered over at Hollywood Studios. A holiday celebration at Disney's Hollywood Studios select nights from November 9th to December 21st. Hollywood glamour meets holiday cheer. Join in the festive fun at Disney Jollywood Nights, a 5-hour holiday party from 7:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. And for this party, you can enter the park as early as 6 p.m. on select nights at Disney's Hollywood Studios. During the event, look forward to new and returning entertainment, including more than 20 unique character experiences, fun photo ops, since your event ticket includes digital downloads of your Disney PhotoPass photos and videos from the event, which I think this is a fantastic addition. A Wonder Made sweet treat included with your event ticket, provided when you exit the event, and so much more. So this event, I think when they first made it, was geared more towards adults or families with older children because it is a little bit later and it is at Hollywood Studios, which typically there might be less for your youngster to do while you're there. So yeah, and this party will have more like special cocktails and things like that. So if you have older kids or you're going on a couple's trip or a girl's trip or a guy's trip, this might be a great party for you to attend. Some more descriptions just say glitz and glitter galore. Step into a shimmering holiday scene with glittering decor and themed celebrations. During Disney Jollywood Nights, you can celebrate this season in style. Enjoy festive fun, sparkling decorations, and glamorous touches around Disney's Hollywood Studios. They have lots of really fun picture spots where you can stop and take pictures. They have a special show called Disney Holidays in Hollywood. Behold a spirited holiday show with music, dancing, and beloved characters at Theater of the Stars. Hosted by Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy, the star-studded holiday extravaganza includes appearances from characters such as Tiana, Belle, Minnie Mouse, and Mickey Mouse, accompanied by a talented cast of singers, dancers, and jazz musicians. There are 4 showtimes for this show. It says it is subject to change, but because it's in a theater, I don't think you would have to worry about weather when it comes to this show. Another show is What's This? Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas Sing-Along. Join Jack Skellington at Hyperion Theater for a dreamlike adventure inspired by Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Sing along with the Pumpkin King to songs from the film as you follow 2 friends on a larger-than-life journey. You'll discover the peculiar magic of wonder in unlikely places, conquer the Oogie Boogie Man himself, and stay curious when things are not quite as they seem. Entertainment and experiences are subject to change. This show has 5 performances, with the last one being when the party closes. So you could actually go to the last one at 12:30, and then once it's over, you leave the party, and the parks should be pretty empty, so you might be able to grab some good pictures. So last year, the reviews for the Disney Holiday in Hollywood, the one with Kermit and Miss Piggy, were really good. People really enjoyed this show. They thought it was appropriate for this party in this park. This sing-along, though, had really mixed reviews. A lot of people said nobody was singing along. They were literally just watching the show. It felt kind of out of place. It just was not, the reviews just were not really good for this show. So I am curious to see what it will be like this year. There's also other themed entertainment. Celebrate all evening as you explore swanky venues and hotspots around Disney's Hollywood Studios. Saunter over to Echo Lake for a throwback bash that's sure to stir up nostalgia for the 1990s and 2000s. You may spot Phineas, Ferb, and Max Goof as Powerline. Plus, Baloo and King Louie from the Tailspin will join the fun in 2024. So that's really cool. Some new characters headed over there. Hi, this is Jenny, just popping on with some exciting news. I've started a Facebook group just for you. I'm really excited about this because not only will this be a great opportunity to get to know each other, but this is also a safe space to talk all things Disney. Members can share travel tips, resort tips, likes and dislikes, and the best part is this will give you an opportunity to talk to the guest on the show and ask them questions about their trips. I was trying to think of a fun name for us, and Disney Travel Tales Podcast Clubhouse came to mind. This is a private group, and of course, I will not allow anyone to be bullied or talked down to. I just want this space to be positive and fun. Check the show notes for a link to join, or just search Disney Travel Tales Podcast Clubhouse in Facebook. I can't wait to see you over there. Hey, it's Jenny, just popping on real quick. Make sure to stay up to date with all things Disney news, all things Disney, Universal, cruising related by following me on Instagram at Disney Travel Tales. You can also find me on Facebook at Disney Travel Tales as well. If this episode is making you want to plan a Disney vacation, then I would love to help you. All of my services are completely free to my clients, so there really is no reason not to use a travel agent. Most people don't realize that when you go and book your own Disney vacation, you are already paying that travel agent fee. So why not take advantage of that and get all of those services that you're already going to be paying for? I would love to help you plan your next trip, so make sure to check the show notes for information on how to get in contact with me, my quote form, my email, and yeah, let's make 2024 the year you go to Disney. Experience Holiday Fiesta in La Calle, a lively holiday street fair and courtyard from the whole time of the party, 7:30 to midnight. It's a vibrant scene with warm lighting, colorful decor, and spirited musicians performing Latin holiday tunes, as well as appearances from Jose Carioca and Panchito from the Three Caballeros. That is really cute. Celebrate in Pixar Plaza. Step into a dance party with the incomparable Edna Mode. That sounds really fun. You are cordially invited to Twilight Soiree at the Tip Top Club, a swinging celebration in the courtyard of the Hollywood Tower Hotel. Here you can sip cocktails and unwind in style while a live band swoons and croons holiday tunes. So this was another one of the really bad reviewed events that this party offered. People said this kind of just ended up being a big mess. Didn't really feel like you were at any sort of club. I think there were times when there wasn't even a band over there. There was supposed to be like special drinks. Sometimes they sold out of the drinks. It was hard to get in. Some people waited the whole time to get in and never got in. And so this was another area that was really, it didn't really flow well. So I am curious to see again how this year works over here. Usually Disney does pretty well about learning from their mistakes and trying to fix them. So I have hope. I have hope that this one will be better. And then it says, new this year, a gather for a dazzling skating spectacular on Hollywood Boulevard, set to your favorite holiday tunes. Take in the grace and skill of international champion skaters and an awe-inspiring twist on their traditional ice show. This is really cool. Like if I was going to go to this party, I would definitely want to stop by and see this. And there are 5 showtimes for this as well. So both of these separate ticketed events, I think are, if you are planning on visiting and you have a chance to attend at least one, I do think it's worth it, especially if you have an off day. These are great to do on your off day because you can just relax at your resort. You can head over to Disney Springs. We'll talk about some of the holiday offerings they're going to have. And then you can just head over to the park whenever, either at 3 p.m. or 6 p.m. if it's this party. Go in a little bit early or just wait and go in at the actual time that the party starts. Okay, so let's just talk about offerings at the parks. These are not special ticketed events. This is just what's going to be at the parks for everyone who has a park ticket to enjoy. So first off is the park decor. Main Street is decorated so beautifully for the holidays with Christmas lights and wreaths and a big tree right when you walk in. It's just really magical. It will snow on Main Street. It's just beautiful. There's going to be special merchandise, of course, for the holidays. There will be new treats. Another fun thing that Disney does over at Magic Kingdom is the Jungle Cruise turns into the Jingle Cruise. And it's, the whole cruise is decorated for the holidays and the jokes will change a little bit. And so that's really fun. And then they have a Frozen holiday surprise. So a just really cool nighttime show around Cinderella Castle that you can see. And it has Elsa, Anna, Olaf, and Kristoff. And so these are just some fun things that if you are visiting the parks with just a regular park ticket, you will get to enjoy. Over at Hollywood Studios, you can gaze and wonder at the Hollywood Tower. It's transformed with holiday projections every night, and it's really fun. They're really bright. It's like toys and I think kids will really enjoy it. It's pretty cool. Andy's Toys over in Toy Story Land will have some holiday decor, like some decoration costumes. I can't think of the word. They will be wearing costumes. Buzz might have a Santa hat on, so that's also kind of fun. Of course, what's a better time to visit the first time in forever Frozen sing-along than during the holidays? And there's a special holiday finale featuring Olaf during this time as well. And then Hollywood and Vine has their character meal with Minnie Mouse and her friends, and they will be dressed in holiday-themed clothing, and it's kind of just a holiday-themed dinner party. At Epcot, you can enjoy the Epcot International Festival of the Holidays. More will be released about this as we kind of move closer to it, but it will run November 29th through December 30th. Now, some of the other holiday things start in the parks earlier than November 29th, so that is something to keep in mind. This typically doesn't start until after Thanksgiving. When you ride Living with the Land, they will decorate for the holidays with some lights and snowmen and big ornaments kind of sprung out throughout, and it's really beautiful, especially if you decide to ride it at night. The greenhouse looks really, really cool. And then another really big Disney tradition is the candlelight processional. So you can hear the stirring story of Christmas presented by a celebrity narrator accompanied by an orchestra and a massed choir. This is a really popular event. To attend it, you buy a dinner package, so you will get like a ticket. You have to go eat dinner at one of the select restaurants, and then you get like a ticket to this. And this is something I can help you, get booked when it is opened and when the time comes for that. Festival of the Holidays is a really beautiful festival. Epcot overall is just decorated really nice. Kris Kringle is there, the traditional Santa Claus. Belle will be in her Christmas winter attire. They have a whole area that's dedicated to Hanukkah. They really take in the international cultures and the way that the different countries celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and it's really neat. It's a really neat place to be during this time. Spaceship Earth also looks like a giant candy cane ball with the red and white stripes. And it's just really fun. They also have for a part of the festival, they'll have a cookie stroll that you can do. And it's just a beautiful park to visit. Plus the weather in December is typically really nice. So it is just an overall fantastic time to visit. Moving over to Disney's Animal Kingdom. The biggest thing over here that's really popular is the Merry Menagerie. See Discovery Island come to life with artisan sculpted puppets of Arctic animals like penguins, reindeer, foxes, and polar bears. They have these beautiful life-size puppets that people are either wearing or they're puppeting, and they're really cool, and they will interact with you. You can pet them. They have art drawn all over them. They are really, really beautiful, and kids love them. They love to see them because it feels very real with them moving around and getting to touch them and be very hands-on. Minnie and Mickey over at Adventures Outpost will also be wearing different clothing. They will, of course, be decked out in their holiday attire. And then the Tree of Life will have an Awakenings Holiday Edition. Watch in awe as the park's magnificent icon shimmers and sparkles each evening, accompanied by a heartwarming musical score. So now over at Disney Springs. Disney Springs has something that I just love. I think it's really fun, and it is the Christmas Tree Stroll. Discover holiday magic around every corner as you come across a collection of elaborately decorated trees throughout Disney Springs. These trees are stunning. When I say elaborate, they are elaborate. This is really, really fun. Inside Jock Lindsay's bar, they have a holiday theme. It's decorated for the holidays. They'll have extra, tasty things on their menu for you to try as well. And this is where you can go meet Santa Claus. You can swing over and sit on his lap, tell him all of your desires so that he can deliver those to you on Christmas morning. Over just some other things is the Disney hotels, their resorts they have some amazing displays. The probably biggest one is over at the Grand Floridian. They have the life-size gingerbread house. And it actually works as a bakery. So they built this beautiful gingerbread house inside the lobby of the Grand Floridian, and then they will sell treats out of it. And it's just quite amazing to see. It really is a great idea to take time away from the parks to go and visit these resorts and see these amazing offerings. Over at the Beach and Yacht Club, they have a life-size gingerbread carousel that's really beautiful. The boardwalk will have a sort of gingerbread display as well. And yeah, when you visit Disney, even if you aren't a Disney resort guest, if you're just staying off site or if you're staying with family who lives there, you can go into all of these hotels and you can see all of this, and it's all for free, which you can't beat that. You can also visit Disney's Blizzard Beach Water Park, and every now and then Santa's over there going down as well. Of course, Disney will have tons of holiday merch. Each of the parks is going to have different treats. They haven't announced all of that yet, but that will all be coming out. Make sure you're following me on Instagram so you can stay up to date with all of these offerings, the treats, when they update it, pictures of the merchandise. Right now, like I said, if you do have a vacation booked, you can go ahead and purchase those party tickets. They go on sale to the public July 10th. Now, they typically will not sell out right away, but there will be nights that are going to sell out. So if you're thinking about maybe this is the year you want to visit, if you kind of just want a price to see if it's in your budget, I would love to help you with that. Just go ahead and shoot me an email, jenny@trolleylanetravel.com, and let's start talking about it. I have a special promotion for all of my podcast listeners. If you book a trip with me to travel either this November or December, I will give you a special gift card that you can use on your vacation. Your gift card amount is going to be dependent on the total cost of your trip. So the gift card amounts will run from $20 to $75. So just a little extra treat. I love my podcast listeners, and I would love for you to get to Disney. I know there's a lot of you out there who are listening and just really wanting to travel to Disney, but you're not sure if it's the right time. This year, the pricing really is looking nice. So if you are wanting to go right now is the best time to go ahead and book that vacation. And all it takes is a $200 deposit. So head over to Instagram, email me. Let's talk about these things. What are you most looking forward to this year? Is it the party at Magic Kingdom, the party at Hollywood Studios, or are you just wanting to go see all the amazing resort hotels and all their amazing gingerbread displays? I also wanted to mention, yes, the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. I'm getting the two parties confused, but anyways. The Christmas party over at Magic Kingdom, they do have a special parade and fireworks show. If you're in the parks on Christmas Eve, I think it's the 23rd, 24th, and 25th, they will have those parades and fireworks. Once the party is over, they bring them to the park for just very few nights. So if you're there during that time, you can still get to see it. And the parade is really cool. It has 10 soldiers marching. It's just so much fun, and it will definitely get you in the holiday spirit. That's a wrap on today's show. As always, thanks for listening. Make sure to visit us on Instagram at Disney Travel Tales. If you're wanting to support the show, the best and easiest way to do that is to leave a 5-star positive review on Apple Podcasts. It's so easy and means the world to me. Can't wait to be back next week with you. So until then, this is Jenny, and may all your Disney travel dreams come true.